what's happening right now from RTV6, the Indy Channel.
The Big Ten basketball tournament, Comic-Con, and St. Paddy's Day festivities. A big weekend for downtown Indianapolis, and it's all happening right now. So a basketball fan, a stormtrooper, and a leprechaun all walk into a bar. No, it's not a joke, because it could actually be something that you see downtown this weekend. People are in town from all over for the basketball tournament. You can see a wide variety of characters walking around for Comic-Con, and of course, all those St. Patrick's Day celebrations with green everywhere. RTV6 reporter Stephen Dean is live on Monument Circle and joins us now with more on the celebrations. Stephen?
Well, Drew, if you ever wondered, some people do just drive around in circles again and again around Monument Circle. There's a party bus that's made several different laps, and of course, everybody's got their Harley and their good-looking bikes out here just going around in circles. Other people, it's making it a little tough to find places to park, but once you do find somewhere to settle, there is so much to do. Big Ten tournament, a big draw down here. Everyone wearing their team colors, but just about everyone else is wearing St. Paddy's green. All day long, the Shamrock Run had runners wrapping up right by the Indiana Convention Center. A party was waiting for them right there on Georgia Street. That's where the Blarney Bash is going on until 10 tonight. Comic-Con just inches away, spilling out from the convention center, superheroes posing for pics with the kids, and a block away, it's the Big Ten tourney. It has people grabbing their shirts, and it's all coming together in one spot.
There are so many things to do downtown Indianapolis, and one of the best parts about it is we got this great medal downtown. Everyone got their medal, so there's so many things to do downtown Indianapolis.
And nobody's thirsty.
Everyone's thirsty. We have our trusty mugs here.
Comic-Con is just wrapping up for the day. Big Ten wraps up tomorrow, but a lot of the St. Patrick's events actually push through to Monday. As the sun goes down, though, what we're going to be finding is a lot more folks not just wearing their T-shirts from the run today, but coming down here in just their party green. As the sun goes down, we're going to see a lot more of that. And what's interesting is some of those folks don't even know there's a basketball game going on, don't even know there's Comic-Con going on, but it all kind of mixes together, everyone having a good time. We're live downtown. Stephen Dean, RTV6.
All right, Stephen, great report. Thanks for bringing that to us. And for everybody downtown, this is really nice weather tonight. Problem is, we're about to see some colder temperatures. Storm Team 6 Chief Meteorologist Kevin Gregory here now with more on that. Kevin?
And Drew, it's a call to action this evening because we've had sunshine, mild temperatures, and relatively calm winds in comparison to yesterday's 52-mile-per-hour gust. Occasional gust to 20, not bad today. Almost 60 in Bloomington, 57 in Terre Haute. Not everyone into the 50-degree club. You can see Lafayette and Muncie falling short in the middle to upper 40s. Where are we now? 54 in downtown Indy. That's why Stephen looks so comfortable there on Monument Circle. 60 in Bloomington. I can tell you this, no big temperature drop this evening. So if you do want to come downtown, just get outside and take a walk before the sun sets a little before 8 o'clock. It will be enjoyable. Temperatures by the time we get to 11 at 35 degrees. We begin the transition to winter, which shows up tomorrow. Overnight tonight, the wind will increase, temperature will drop down to about 20 in Peru by morning, 24 in Indy. I'll talk about a modest temperature recovery tomorrow and what else comes with the cold temperatures in just a minute.
Very good, Kevin. Thank you. And just a few blocks north of Bankers Life Fieldhouse, crews have been working on two possible manhole explosions. They happened just after 8 p.m. last night in the area of East Market to East Washington Streets and from Pennsylvania to Alabama Streets. Firefighters say an underground transformer blew, causing the covers to come off. Smoke also filled the basement of an unoccupied building on East Market. No injuries were reported because of those explosions. A family of 6 gone. A tragedy difficult to comprehend. On February 22nd, a house fire claimed the lives of Leo Guerra, his wife Brandy May, and their 4 children. But out of that horrific tragedy, there is new hope. New hope for 11 families that received an organ transplant from 2 of the deceased Guerra children. The family spoke to RTV6 today about their difficult decision in the midst of heartbreak over their loss.
I'm happy that we were able to help other people to live on. And it'll be a very nice memory for us in the, in the long run.
What happens is someone goes from being very ill, near death, and maybe dying in a few weeks to months, to living.
Tonight on RTV6 News at 11, the surviving family members speak from the heart on their tough decision and their tremendous joy in helping so many others through this tragedy. Tonight, police are finding a big criminal element involved in everything from muggings to murder. What's surprising is how young some of these criminals actually are. And one way that police are fighting back is by making a plea to parents. Here is RTV6 reporter Chris Prophet.
According to at least one law enforcement estimate, nearly 400 street gangs are operating in Indianapolis, and they're migrating to the suburbs.
Everything from breaking into cars, burglaries, narcotics, and unfortunately now homicides.
On Saturday, IMPD hosted a gang prevention seminar that lays out what is a major concern for law enforcement.
The face of a gang has changed a lot. It's not what we think it is. And some of the people involved in these acts come from good homes and have parents who are professionals themselves or are educated.
Part of IMPD's approach to breaking up gangs is to prevent kids from ever joining by making appeals to parents at forums like this, telling them the signs to look for. For some schools, having students as part of a gang is nothing new. Kids as young as 12 joining criminal enterprises for prestige, protection, and money. Matt Dingman is principal of Warren Township's Renaissance Alternative School.
A lot of it is this is what everybody does in my neighborhood. This is just the way it is. This is what I have to do to survive, or this is cool.
Groups that police say are largely into drug trafficking that can often lead to disputes with rival gangs that can turn deadly. The message to parents is to get involved and intervene before someone else can raise your child into a life of crime. Chris Prophet, RTV6.
If your kids are suddenly buying expensive items, IMPD says that you need to find out where that money is coming from. Their best advice is to be a nosy parent. That means monitoring your children's friends, cell phone calls, and their social media accounts. A developing story now in the mystery of what happened to Malaysia Flight 370. There is new and unsettling information more than a week after the jetliner with 239 people aboard disappeared. Tonight, U.S. intelligence and law enforcement officials are narrowing the focus on possible suspects. U.S. authorities now suspect one or both of the pilots are behind the disappearance. The airplane executed sophisticated tactical aviation maneuvers, apparently to evade radar and to keep passengers from making outside contact. Whoever was at the controls knew what he was doing.
They took it up to 45,000 feet. The chilling possibility there is it was for the purpose of killing the passengers.
We now have a stunning new version of the jetliner's flight path. The jet did head back across Malaysia before disappearing from radar. But now we know from a signal sent automatically from the jet that it changed course again, either north or south, and soared for at least another 6 hours. The latest search zone now expands from the Pakistan border to northern Thailand and the southern regions of the Indian Ocean. Well, when it comes to St. Patrick's Day celebrations, some would say that the second city is second to none. And take a look. The Chicago River dyed emerald green like it is every year. The Chicago Journeyman Plumbers Union out in boats dumping containers of dye in the river. The annual tradition started at 9:30 this morning, and the party, I can tell you, in Chicago is going to last all weekend long. Well, if you feel like you've got the luck of the Irish on your side this weekend, we've got a plan for you. Plus, there are new developments today in Ukraine where more supplies from Russia are moving in. What's inside of them is what's concerning. We'll have the details after the break.